Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the kitchen. Today we're going to make Rose's baked chicken. Rose is a female lead of our play Fences. And I tried to create a recipe I thought that she would be making in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1957. So we are going to start off with a dry rub of our seasonings and then bake this in the oven along with honey, rosemary, onions, and butter. And it's going to taste absolutely fabulous. Looking forward to trying this out. And I'm just using drumsticks, so with the skin on and the bone, but you could use thighs or breasts or wings, and I'm sure it'll come out just as good. So we're going to get all of our mise en place measured out, and then we'll start making this dish. We're starting off with 1 teaspoon of black pepper in our bowl, and then we're going to add to it 1 teaspoon of our kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of our paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of our garlic, and 2 teaspoons of dried onion. And we're just going to mix that together. And then we're going to coat this over our drumsticks, and then I'm going to let it marinate in the refrigerator in a Ziploc bag for 2 to 3 hours or overnight. Okay, so I've just been sprinkling both sides of the chicken with our rub and then getting it into the bag. And all the extra, just gonna put this right in there. And I'm gonna seal this up. I'm just gonna shake it around. And then I'm gonna put this in another bowl and I'll put it into the refrigerator. Normally I prefer to use Spanish yellow onions when I'm cooking the chicken, but this is a white onion and it's beginning to grow, so I better use it up. And so I'm just substituting the white onion in this recipe. And yellow onions, Spanish yellow onions, they're all fine to use. And I'm going to slice this up nicely. And then to measure the honey, I just want to show you an easy trick. Take your nonstick spray the measuring container with it, and then you can measure your honey, and that helps release it quickly from the measuring cup when you're trying to add it into your recipe. We're going to spray our baking dish with nonstick cooking spray, and then we're going to get in the chicken and we're going to layer it with our onions, sprigs of rosemary, and then the pats of butter, and then we're going to drizzle it with the honey. So the chicken sat overnight in the refrigerator in the Ziploc bag with these herbs and spices, and we are going to get this honey drizzled right over the top. See how quickly it comes out because I sprayed the measuring cup? So we're going to get all of that out, and then we're going to add in our onions, rosemary, also the Tabasco. I'm going to do a teaspoon of Tabasco sauce. I can just eyeball it, cover it with our tin foil, and get it in the oven for 1 hour at 325. All right, this has been in for 1 hour, and we are now going to, look at that, rotate the drumsticks, turn them over onto the other side, put it back in the oven, and cook for another hour. All right, here we go. It's out of the oven, and if you hear that pounding in the background, that's the rain coming down. It's coming down so hard here in our kitchen, the school. And there we go. That is how it looks after the 2nd hour of baking. And now what we do is that we are going to, again, turn the drumsticks, put it back in the oven, and this time for a ½ hour without the tin foil. So I'm going to get that back in the oven after I turn all those drumsticks. Here we are, fresh out of the oven. I put it in, I turned it up to 350, another 20 minutes, and this looks beautiful. So this will be great. I'm gonna serve it with some rice and some vegetables, and it'll be a wonderful dinner. Here's our beautiful chicken out of the oven, and we have a little bit of a side salad. Here's some rice, and we're gonna plate up our chicken. So get a nice amount of rice. We'll serve the chicken, and it's all of those beautiful juicy sauces that we want to get on our plate. So I'm gonna get this, it's a bit nice drumstick. And then of course you want all of these juices and the onions. I'll just put that right over the rice. Here is our glorious chicken. It is so good. I had to stop and eat one before I even continued making the video. It is really, really, really good. I highly recommend this recipe. The honey and rosemary are just so nice, and this just makes it taste wonderful. So here is our baked chicken. 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon paprika, quarter teaspoon garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 1 teaspoon black pepper. We shook together all of those and put in our 9 drumsticks, which was 2.63 pounds. And I let it sit overnight with those seasonings on it in the refrigerator. Then into our baking dish, we put the chicken and then the honey, rosemary, the butter. I put an onion on top. We baked it at 325 for 1 hour, rotated the chicken, put it back for another hour, removed the tin foil, finished it off at 350 for 20 minutes, and this is what you get. Absolutely delicious. Enjoy. Hope this inspires you to cook in the kitchen. Take care. Bye-bye. For more recipe demonstrations, please click like and subscribe to Chef Victoria Loves YouTube channel and have fun in the kitchen. Thank you.